As federal investigators continue looking for answers in that deadly chain reaction crash that killed 6 people earlier this month, we are learning new details tonight about the safety record of 2 trucking companies involved. News 5 investigator Scott Knoll dug through the records. He is live in studio with what he's found tonight. Scott.
Now, these latest records come from the Ohio Public Utilities Commission. They regulate trucking companies in the state, and when there are violations of trucking laws, fine those companies. According to investigators, it was the driver for trucking company Midstate Systems that started the November 14th crash in Licking County. Troopers say that truck driver hit an SUV in front of him that slowed for traffic, sending that SUV into a charter bus filled with Tusky Valley High School band members and triggering a fiery chain reaction crash that killed 3 students and 3 chaperones. And now we've learned the owner of that truck, Midstate Systems, was fined more than $4,000 by the state in the last 4 years. $805 of those fines, part of a settlement agreement Midstate reached with the Public Utilities Commission just weeks before the crash. According to state records, the penalty stemmed from an August inspection of another of the company's 33 trucks. Inspectors claiming the hazardous materials it carried were not properly labeled and that the truck taken out of service for issues with the brake hose or tubing. We also found the 60-year-old driver behind the wheel at the time of this month's deadly crash found violating rules about how long a driver can spend on duty last year. According to state records, he was also the driver when inspectors ordered 2 Midstate Systems trucks off the road in 2020 and 2021, each time for violations centered around trucks' brake systems. What's not clear is if there were any safety violations at the time of this crash. The National Transportation Safety Bureau is investigating, and so far, no criminal charges have been filed. It's also important to note the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration gives Midstate Systems a satisfactory safety rating. In an email, a company spokesperson told ABC News it did not want to comment on past violations, citing the ongoing investigation. Also in these records is a letter to another trucking company involved in the crash. Investigators say a truck belonging to G.A. Windsor and Son was damaged when it was hit from behind. According to state records, an inspection of that truck after the crash also found issues with its brake system. The state proposed a $100 fine against the company. Today, the company's president told me he disagrees with those findings and blames the problem with the truck on the crash. Reporting live, I'm News 5 investigator Scott Knoll.
A lot of new information there to digest, Scott. Thanks a lot, sir. And a Navy veteran who witnessed the crash immediately ran towards the burning bus to help rescue whoever he could. Tonight, he shares his emotional story and explains how the crash has taken a toll on him. Our Bob Jones talks with the man in the story you will only see right here on News 5 at 6 o'clock.